MSU TV is on the air, bringing you the best student-produced educational, entertaining, and informative programming. Broadcasting out of Breckenridge Hall on the campus of Morehead State University, MSU TV is signing on.
Good evening and welcome to News Center. I'm Cecil Pergram.
And I'm Shelby Steele. This is your news for October 20th, 2011. With the NBA lockout going on right now, some former college basketball players are filling their time playing college teams across the state. The Big Blue All-Stars recently extended their statewide tour and made it to Morehead. News Center's Rachel Stadelman was there.
Tuesday night, hundreds of fans lined up outside Johnson Arena to get the best seats in the house as the Big Blue All-Stars took on Kentucky Christian University. Fans started lining up around 4 p.m. in hopes of seeing some of the All-Stars before the game, which started at 7. Some lucky fans got early access in to meet and have things signed by all the players. The Big Blue All-Stars have some very familiar faces from UK players Brandon Knight, DeAndre Liggins, DeMarcus Cousins, Josh Harrelson, and Robbie Moss, to our own alumni Mays Stallworth and Kenneth K-Time Fareed.
Starting lineups for the Big Blue All-Stars. Season he led the Wildcats to their first Final Four since 1998. His tenacious defense often earned him the assignment of guarding the opposing team's best player. A 6'6" guard from Chicago, Illinois, DeAndre. He emerged as one of the best big men in the country during his senior campaign when he led the Wildcats to the Final Four and was named to the NCAA 6'2" guard from Hopkinsville, Kentucky, Robbie Moss. A 6'1" guard from Lauderdale, Florida, Brandon
News Center talked to Coach Jeff Shepard before the game about what this experience has been like for him.
Well, the players are just okay. The coach is really, really strong. No, I have nothing to do with it. The guys have done a great job interacting with the fans. They've been playing really hard. It's a really unique situation with the NBA lockout and the dynamic of bringing the UK players with the Morehead players with Shelvin Mack from Butler, and really kind of come together as a really a good unit, and it's just been a lot of fun. We have a great time on the tour. The guys have gotten to know each other and are having a lot of fun, and it's just been a great experience for the fans.
And how did Morehead get so lucky to get this tour extended and get it here today?
I love Morehead State. I have a good relationship with Brian Hutchinson, and I've been here often, and but the key is Kenneth Fareed. Kenneth Fareed's the special player that we were able to pick up on the Big Blue All-Stars, and we started talking about doing some additional games, and he wanted to do one here, and so it just started coming together, and the fans are pouring in, so it's going to be a really special night.
All right.
Coming up later in the show, Rachel Stadelman will have more on the game and some post-game interviews with players.
This week started the Eco Olympics series of events. News Center has more on the story.
Yesterday started the opening event for Morehead State University's Eco Olympics, hosted by MSU's Environmentalist Club. The Eco Olympics is a contest between each dorm to determine who is the most environmentally friendly.
The Eco Olympics is a competition made up of multiple events geared towards energy reduction, recycling, and attending events. Each of these geared towards education and impact reduction. And there are two brackets, or two different divisions in the competition, one among all the residence halls and another amongst all the student organizations.
To earn points for the Eco Olympics depends on each dorm or student activity's participation.
In each event, both the top 5 student organizations and top 5 residence halls may earn 1 to 5 points, and then at the end of October, the teams with the most points will then be determined the winners, and the winning residence hall will win an ice cream party led by President Andrews.
One event for the competition is attending the Eco Film Series, which will be showing every Wednesday on the first floor of ADUC.
At the Eco Film Series, attendants are then able to register what student organization and or residence hall they are representing, which will then add to that group's ranking.
For more information about the Eco Olympics, log on to Morehead Eco or register for events. A booth will also be set up on the second floor of ADUC next week.
We'll be right back after the break with Rachel Stadelman and a quick look at weather.
On the ground, I know someone is watching me now. Recycle man, recycle man. Please take care of all your waste in a responsible way. Recycle.
What's wrong, dude? Second guessing that cheeseburger? Maybe you should take another look at that before you eat it.
Don't eat me!
Now how could you be thinking of eating that when really you're thinking of a slow-cooked chili-covered Geodog with cheese with your selected choice of chips? Throw that thing away. Located on the first floor behind the elevator.
What about me?
Welcome back to News Center. Right now in Morehead, we're seeing mostly cloudy conditions. We did see some rain showers move through today, and we're continuing to see those finally taper off. We're going to see them again some point in tonight, but right now, current temperature at 42 degrees, but we do have a wind chill, which is making it feel like 39 degrees outside, so fairly cool temperatures today, and a dew point also low at 38 degrees. The record temperatures back in 1947, the high of 88 degrees, but just the year later they set the record low at 22 degrees. We're not anywhere near any of those temperatures, but it is kind of cool to see how just between 1 year they had that big of a difference on this day. But clear skies all across the Commonwealth. We are seeing some scattered showers finally move through our area. We're going to continue to see those showers tonight, but we will see clear skies for this weekend and even warmer temperatures coming into our area. But temperatures cool all across the Commonwealth. 44 degrees over in London, Lexington sitting at 43 degrees, Louisville at 45, fairly warmer down in Bowling Green with a hot spot of 56 degrees, 43 over in Frankfort, and up in northern Kentucky, Covington sitting at 43 degrees, and Ashland sitting at 45 degrees. So we are seeing some fairly cool temperatures today. We're going to see clear skies for the rest of the weekend and even see some temperatures warming up. But right now, we're going to take it back to Shelby Seal with News Center Notices.
Welcome to News Center Notices. This week we have Stephen Middleton, who is a communications professor here at Morehead State. And he recently has done a documentary. It's called Zen Furnace. So, Stephen, can you kind of tell us about the documentary?
Well, thank you so much for having me on today, Shelby. I did a film called Zen Furnace. It's about a group of Zen Buddhists who live in the mountains of Powell County, about an hour from Morehead. We sort of looked at the fact that Zen Buddhists in the middle of nowhere. We sort of juxtaposed that with the local people not really knowing what they were and what they do. It was a lot of fun.
So do you have a special reason why you did this, or?
Well, the whole idea is, in Eastern Kentucky, sort of long-running stereotypes of the people and the places, and one thing I always try to do is show that there is some really interesting things here, and you just got to take some time to find them.
So my understanding is you took this to the Louisville International Film Festival?
Yep, 2 weekends ago I was a featured filmmaker at the Louisville International Film Festival, which was a blast. For the first time, I've been to several festivals over the years, but it was the first time that I'd ever been featured in the state of Kentucky, so I was very pleased.
So did you win any awards for this?
No, the award was just being showcased, and I got, free hotel room and, got to go to a couple, bigger film premieres and see the rest of the stuff, and got to meet some celebrities, quasi-celebrities, but still.
Do you have any future plans in the documentary field?
Sure. There's the idea of documentary filmmaking is, you're not going to make that much money from it. But, I always got ideas. I'm working on a film right now about tobacco farming in eastern Kentucky. So it should be finished soon, hopefully by next month. So.
Do you have a crew that works with you?
I do. I work with students from right here in this program. Last summer, Hardy Breeding worked with me on this tobacco project. Tyler McDaniel is actually helping me right now with another side project we're working on. But yeah, generally I like to work with students to kind of show them the ropes and get them some experience professionally.
So how do you find the students? Do you go look for them in class, or?
Well, honestly, they find you is a good way to say it. You finally get a student that's been around for a few years and want to get some experience, and actually they'll come to you, and so far so good. So I've been very pleased with the students I've worked with.
So yesterday you went to London, Kentucky.
I did.
Can you tell us about that?
Oh gosh, London, Kentucky, not London, England. But no, it was the same thing. It was an international event they had for different cultures and musicians, and I got chosen to come and show this same film there and speak about it and talk a little bit about Eastern Kentucky culture and the uniqueness of that, Buddhism in Eastern Kentucky. So.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming on the show.
Me.
We'll be right back with Rachel Stadelman and a look at weather, and Kyle McKenzie with sports.
Do you feel like playing video games? Or surfing the internet? But you need to study? If you're having trouble focusing on what's important, you may suffer from ADHD. Stop by the Cottle Health Clinic located in Allie Young Hall between 8 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. or call 783-2055 to make an appointment.
Come see us at the new Recreation and Wellness Center. We're open Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Sunday, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Welcome back to News Center. Currently in Moorhead, we're seeing mostly cloudy conditions, a fairly cool temperature at only 42 degrees today. We have seen some rain showers move through, so been cool from the temperatures plus that rain, making it even cooler, and the wind chill being a factor, making it feel like only 39 degrees outside today, and some strong winds at 7 miles per hour coming from the west-southwest.
but clear skies all across the rest of the Commonwealth. We are seeing some scattered storms move out of our area. We're going to see a few more tonight, but then we should see clear skies coming into Moorhead, and we'll continue to see those for the rest of the weekend. But cooler temperatures all across the Commonwealth. 44 degrees over in London, 42 degrees the cool spot over in Jackson, 43 over in Lexington. Fairly warmer down in parts of western Kentucky. Bowling Green with a hot spot sitting at 56 degrees. Louisville sitting at 45 degrees. The capital of Frankfort sitting at 43. And up in northern Kentucky, Covington sitting at 43 degrees. And over in Ashland, they're sitting at 45 degrees. So fairly cooler temperatures all across the Bluegrass. And even some cooler temperatures across the nation. Like I said, most of our areas seeing mid to low 40s. Cooler temperatures down in the south up to the high of only about 70. But we are seeing some warmer temperatures over in parts of Nevada where they're seeing around 90 degrees. But we are going to continue to see temperatures warm up for the rest of the weekend. There are some rain showers still moving through the state, and we're also seeing those rain showers in parts of Indiana and Ohio and over parts of the Great Lakes region. We're going to continue to see that rain into tonight, but then we should see some clear skies and some sun come into Moorhead this weekend. Cloud coverage around the United States just due to that storm system we just showed you. Clear skies coming back into our area this weekend. We are going to see a few scattered clouds coming in Moorhead here and there this weekend, but we should see mostly clear skies for our homecoming weekend. But tonight in Moorhead, we're going to see partly cloudy conditions. We will see that rain continuing tonight with a low of only 37 degrees. But tomorrow, temperatures warming up just a little bit more. 57 degrees the high tomorrow with partly cloudy conditions. We will hopefully get to see some of that sun come out tomorrow to warm things up and get rid of this rain we saw here today. But let's take a look at the 5-day forecast. Friday, the high of 57 degrees and the low of 33. Saturday, clear skies, a perfect day for our homecoming football game with a high of 61 degrees and the low of 35. Sunday, we're going to see those clouds move back in. Warmer temperatures, though, with the high of only 62 degrees and the low of 43. Monday, continuing to see some of that cloud coverage with a high of 64 and the low of 43. But, guys, Tuesday looks like a great day. Clear skies with a high of 69 and the low of 49. So we did kind of see some weird weather recently, but now I think fall is finally here to stay. A little bit warmer, but I think things are going to still stay fairly cool for the rest of the month and into next month.
I definitely look forward to getting a break from all this chilly, rainy weather.
Yeah, the rain being gone is a plus for this weekend.
I'm just really excited that the homecoming game is going to be pretty.
Yeah, it's going to be a great time for all the alumni to come out. Great atmosphere at the football game, clear skies, warm weather, and we're going to continue to see that warm weather for the rest of the week, so it should be good. Now we're going to take it to Kyle McKenzie with News Center Sports.
Your home State.
The Moorhead State Volleyball Eagles picked up their 11th consecutive win this past week. The Eagles took down Southeast Missouri with a 3-1 win and bumped themselves to a perfect 11-0 record in Ohio Valley Conference play. Sophomore Aaron Bohannon topped a career high in the game with 26 kills and also achieved a double-double with 10 digs. On the defensive side of things, the Eagles picked up a match-high 28 digs from sophomore Leslie Shalhouse. The Eagles will square off again tomorrow at UT Martin, game time set for 7 p.m. After advancing to its third OVC championship game in 3 years and upsetting the Louisville Cardinals in first round of the NCAA tournament, the MSU basketball Eagles kicked off the post-Kenneth Faried era last night in Johnson Arena. News Center has the story.
Coming off the best season in school history, the Moorhead State men's basketball team kicked off the 2011-12 season last night with Moorhead hysteria at Johnson Arena. The Eagles lost the best player in MSU history and the NCAA's all-time rebounder in Kenneth Faried, but Coach Tyndall says that doesn't change his expectations for this season.
We've played in 3 straight conference tournament championship games. We're the only program in the OVC to do that over the past 5 years, and I don't think our goals will change. We have newcomers, we have a young team, but our team will get better as the year goes along. We hope to finish in the top 4 and head into the tournament with an opportunity. competitive and win it.
Tyndall says it's impossible to replace a player like Kenneth Fareed with one player, and he expects to use a committee of 3 or 4 guys in the 5 spot, depending on the situation.
But you don't replace a guy like Kenneth Fareed with one player, and I think our team understands that. We'll have to compensate in some other areas. And we lost 2 other great players in DeMonte Harper and Sam Goodman, so we certainly have some roles to fill. Some guys are going to have to step up that played minutes last year. Their roles are going to change a little bit. And then certainly some newcomers are going to have to step up and impact our team.
The Eagles' first game of the 2011-2012 season will be on November 3rd when MSU takes on Mountain State in an exhibition matchup at Johnson Arena. And now it's time for world-famous sports trivia. If the MSU Eagles women's basketball team wins 20 or more games in the 2011-2012 season, it will be the Eagles' 3rd consecutive 20-win season. When was the last time that happened? A, 1989, B, 1992, or C, 2000, or D, never?
I'm just going to say C, 2000.
I think it's a trick question. I think I'm going to go with D and say it's never.
I'm going to go with B, 1992.
Well, actually, it is never. The Eagles, could actually do this year and could have school history. So, they're under their 2-year mark with Coach Tom Hoggs. And
it should be interesting to see if we can make that history with the 20 wins.
We lost the best three-point shooter that we had in school history with China Bozeman, but Ashir Harris comes back. She's averaging, I think she was 3rd in the nation in reboundings, and she had 22 double-doubles last season. I think she's going to be a big part of our offense this year, and I really do think we'll get to the 20-win mark this season.
Well, I think that would be awesome, definitely.
Yeah.
So we'll be right back with a break.
Come see us at the new Recreation and Wellness Center. We're open Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday, 6 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Sunday, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Do you feel like playing video games? Or surfing the internet? But you need to study? If you're having trouble focusing on what's important, you may suffer from ADHD. Stop by the Cottle Health Clinic located in Allie Young Hall between 8 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. or call 783-2055 to make an appointment.
New Center's Ariel Ross spoke with the Alliance Group about their many upcoming events, as well as a little bit about their history and where they are as a group now.
The Alliance Group is a campus organization that brings together the individual perspectives of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and straight students, making them feel like part of a family. New Center spoke with the current president and vice president, as well as previous position holders, to get some history on the group, as well as news on their upcoming events.
The Alliance began at the end of 2006, which was my freshman year of college. A student had worked for a few years. He'd had the idea of an equality group on campus focusing on LGBT issues, and he finally got it orchestrated and had the first meeting, I think in November or December of 2006. And there was quite a turnout. It was like 50 or 60 students that were really interested.
Tyler Mullins tells New Center how the Alliance has grown.
We've developed into one of the strongest organizations on campus, one of the largest. We now have our own office. We have an Eagle Ally system set up in place with the faculty and staff to create safe environments for people with any sort of social, political, personal problem, not just LGBTQIA problems, but also racial problems, sexual problems, gender problems, anything like that.
Vice President Timothy Williams elaborated on the group's upcoming events.
Coming up, we have our first ever walk in the homecoming parade. We were invited to participate in that this year for the first time, and our organization is growing a lot. We have our drag show coming up on Tuesday, which is Life's a Drag, and it happens every year. This is the fourth one annually now, and it's our biggest show ever. We've moved it over to Button Auditorium, and we have 18 acts total, which is outstanding. We're hoping for a good turnout for that. We have the screening of Rocky Horror, which we do in collaboration with the art department on Wednesday, coming up as well. And on Monday, I skipped the Zombie Walk, which is something we took over.
New Center asked President Erin McComas how she felt about her position.
I learned about the Alliance, and I started getting really involved and started donating my time and everything, and I figured me being president of the Alliance, people saw in me like a new thing, because this year it's totally new. We got new staff and everything, and they depend on me, and I'm pretty strong, and I've been through a lot, so I think I like being president, and I love my organization, everybody in it's great, and it's all about peace, love, and equality.
For New Center, this is Ariel Ross.
If you are interested in joining the Alliance, you can stop by their website at moreheadstate.edu/org/alliance.
Morehead State's Star Theater is showing some of its best this Friday and Saturday. Dawn of the Space Age will begin October 21st at 5:30 p.m. and October 22nd at 11:45 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. The show is a family presentation that lets you relive the excitement of the man's journey to space in a 360-degree full-dome movie. Sesame Street's One World, One Sky will be shown October 22nd at 10:30 a.m. Kids can enjoy an adventure with Big Bird and Elmo as they explore the night sky and even go to the moon. At 6:45 p.m. both days, you can enjoy the laser shows with the music of Pink Floyd's The Wall.
In the conclusion to our Big Blue All-Star package, Rachel Stadelman takes us to the game and gives us a look at how the players try to make these games fun for all the fans that came out to support them.
The Big Blue All-Stars started off strong in the first half, dominating over Kentucky Christian. Players showed off their skills by making dunk after dunk after dunk. At the end of the first half, the All-Stars led 79-42. During each timeout, players interacted with the fans by throwing souvenirs into the bleachers. Players seemed to be having fun and entertaining guests even when they were off the court. K-Time stole the show from announcer Tanner Hesterberg in the second half when he grabbed the mic and started announcing the game before he was put back into play. The All-Stars continued to dominate in the second half, with Cousins and Fareed leading them to a 147-110 win over Kentucky Christian University. After the game, New Center caught up with some of the All-Star players.
What has it been like experiencing this with all the other players?
Just give a chance to go around and meet the fans again. That's happy for our fans to come out to support us.
How do you like Morehead?
It's good. I mean, Kenneth Fareed, it's kind of like his homecoming thing.
Yeah.
It was exciting to see him do well on the court and come out and see his hometown win.
like playing on this team with all the other players?
It's been a lot of fun. We get to go around the state and just give the fans a show, and it's been a great experience.
And are you excited for hopefully the NBA lockout to end and go play for the Pistons? And I know Tayshaun Prince plays there, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to just get ready to play, and hopefully they can resolve it as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Weather and Kyle McKenzie with sports and the rest of the News Center team. I'm Cecil Pergrom.
And I'm Shelby Steele. Have a great evening and a great homecoming.